What if one of the most important cities mentioned in the Mahabharata was not a myth, but a real city now lying beneath the sea?
Not Atlantis, not a legend from another land, but Dwarka, the city of Lord Krishna. For centuries, Dwarka was believed to exist only in scriptures, but today, underwater archaeology is forcing historians to ask an uncomfortable question. What if our understanding of ancient history is incomplete?
Beneath the waves off the coast of Gujarat, structures have been found that challenge timelines, technology assumptions, and even how we separate mythology from history. Dwarka holds a unique position in Indian history.
Ancient texts like the Mahabharata and Puranas describe Dwarka as a planned city built by Vishwakarma,
Protected by massive fortifications and eventually submerged after Krishna's departure. For a long time, these descriptions were dismissed as symbolic or poetic, until archaeology stepped in. In the second half of the 20th century, Indian archaeologists began asking a bold question: what if Dwarka was real?
Later, in 1979, the Archaeological Survey of India conducted systematic excavations near modern Dwarka.
What they found was unexpected. Pottery, dating back to the 2nd millennium BCE, cultural materials spanning nearly 2,000 years. More than 500 antiquities, including painted pottery and structural remains. This was no isolated settlement. This was long-term urban occupation. The real breakthrough came underwater. Near the present Dwarkadish temple, archaeologists noticed something strange: a sequence of temples shifting inland. This suggested something dramatic.
The sea level had been rising over centuries. This observation led renowned archaeologist Dr. S.R. Rao to ask a crucial question: if temples moved inland, what lies offshore? In 2007, a detailed underwater excavation began.
What divers found was extraordinary. Large stone structures, multiple construction layers, massive stone anchors, evidence of an ancient port city.
There was no doubt now. This was not random debris. This was planned architecture. To understand how Dwarka submerged, scientists turned to geology, records from the National Institute of Oceanography.
Sea levels were nearly 100 meters lower. Around 7,000 years ago, sea levels began rising.
This timing is critical. It aligns closely with the traditional period associated with Krishna and Dwarka. Geological data shows shifts in the Gomti River, thick sediment deposits nearly 10 meters deep, clear signs of marine destruction.
Wasn't forgotten. It was overtaken by the sea. The submerged structures raise uncomfortable questions. The stone blocks are massive.
The port infrastructure suggests deep knowledge of tides and currents. Stone anchors confirm long-distance maritime trade. This level of planning suggests advanced urban design, knowledge of coastal engineering, sophisticated material usage.
These are not qualities we typically associate with Bronze Age civilizations. So the question arises: were ancient Indian civilizations far more advanced than we give them credit for?
Dwarka does not prove mythology in a religious sense, but it does something equally powerful. It proves that ancient texts may preserve real historical memory. It forces historians to reconsider rigid timelines. And it reminds us that absence of evidence is not evidence of absence.
History is not static. It evolves with every discovery. Dwarka stands as a bridge between scripture and science, between belief and evidence, between the known and the forgotten. The story of Dwarka is far from over.
New technologies like sonar mapping, ROVs, and advanced underwater imaging are only beginning to reveal what lies beneath. If the exact core of ancient Dwarka is fully mapped, it could become one of the most important archaeological discoveries in Indian history. Not to glorify the past blindly, but to understand it honestly, because sometimes the greatest chapters of human history are not lost in time. They are hidden beneath the waves.